Gonna find Bolu, but does get hit markers by Jez. Going up against, they're now all tied up. 1-1. Geo is going to get taken down by Jazz. You can now see Jazz pushing up towards the B flag. We'll rock that 35 round. See that we have Vague pushing up incredibly far, but this should be a free kill for Geo. Sure enough, it's the push from the backside. Finds Jazz.
Licença, Tocinha! Pofo! Botão no cofrinho do Limpes! Pofo pra cima do Delzinho! Double pofo do craque! Faz clique aí, meu chat! Você tá no YouTube, faz o clipe da jogada! Tomara tá!
Um som, morto.
Vou cravar cima, crava esquerda.
Tem um, só tem ar. Vai ter mais um.
Aí tem que botar essa
Pode ver agora, calma. Nossa!
Hey, we've got two players left to deal with. FN 420. Oh my god, Lucky, what the hell was that? Count them out. Can't do it. Lucky is Dark Wizard. You're the only hope here, Dark Wizard. Oh my god, we've got a 2v5 that is a reality. Lydia looking for the shots. Lydia's in around the corner. Lydia finds one. Lydia just needs to find Lucky. Doesn't have it. We're going to another round. The most at the moment finds another one. Just an absolute demon. Moving quick in with the side of Nova. Dave, you're doing it.
People see, there is one A now. Marvel misses one, but doesn't miss twice.
Out, oh my, Chris, he's all 1-4. Where you at, homie? I know you're in a typical side there, but right now you're in a 80 1v1.
Oh my goodness, Iona! Bro, watch.
Excel's left alive. Now it's Iona looking to make
Yo, this girl's dirty. Aggressively push up to this degree. Lydia's able to find one. Artem, Misa coming through. What's that? Is that a kilo? Whoa! Whoa! Artemisa, the Damascus kilo. Ooh, Chels finds one, is looking for two, but Artemisa. Yo, this girl kind of nuts in the kilo, bro.
Yo, how are you?
I have been. Down herself on that Sparrow shot. But the Angels do maintain this P3. Oh, Brigstock! Well, it was looking good for a minute there, Verdict, at the beginning of this round, but it has quickly gone in. I think you're right on the money. The arrow can push that up, finds two in the feed to start things off. Those double kills are worth a ton of points, let alone you.
And welcome back for Mobile Mayhem Day 2. And oh my god, if I did not miss Mobile Mayhem last week, we did not have it, obviously, as you may know. And we are back for Day 2 of this season, and I'm your host Diana as usually, and I'm here with the one and only, obviously, Verdict and Day. And oh my god, Day, I missed you so much, and I'm so happy to be here with you once again, and I do believe you missed you too, so I'm so excited to actually work again with you because, as I said, it's been a long time. And tell us, how have you been?
I have been so very busy, but I finally got to a point where I can come back and hang out with you guys a little bit, you know? Maybe once or twice a week.
Damn. I think
for me.
once and twice is amazing. But you can come 3 times too. I don't mind.
Hey.
We can play some. You guys own me some games anyway, so.
I hung out in your stream the other day.
Yes. Thank you for that. It was so nice. I'm always happy when you guys come to my stream. I'm like, hi! You know, like, oh, like always.
I can't confirm. She gets unreasonably excited.
It would be Deanna if she wasn't unreasonably excited. I mean, she's a pocket full of energy, right?
Yes, I'm trying, but Verdict, how have you been? I missed you, you know.
I have been great. I miss all of you guys. It's been like almost a whole year since we've casted Mobile Mayhem EU. It feels like, but it hasn't. It's only been like 12 days, but it's been an eternity, and certainly it's been eternity since Denominate has been back in EU. So, got to give him a special welcome back now as we're gonna get geared up for Day 2 of Mobile Mayhem. Chat, we're back in business, Deanna. Before we get into the action, how have you been?
I've been awesome, actually. I've been awesome. I baked some cookies all day today, some cookies. It was an interesting day, as I said, but it's been alright, you know. I missed being here with you guys, and definitely I missed this, you know. I missed you and they co-casting. You guys were my favorite from the beginning. Actually, I had some like you know, memories on Snapchat from like last year when I was watching you co-cast. I was like, damn, last year I wasn't here working with you yet, so I was like, oh my god, and now I'm working with you, you know, for almost 1 year, and I'm just so happy. But yeah, overall my day was good, and from the last time, oh, my in-game mic was like not muted, like not mic, like you know, I was like,
your in-game. Oh, you heard all them boys coming in. Was it Nutella? Was he singing?
Yes, Nutella.
Okay,
no,
always a singer.
No. I want Nutella, if you watch this thing for us when we do the listenings. But yeah, from the last time we had plenty of changes because we did had, I think last week was when Champs was announced, right guys? So we did had some rules changes, and also, you know, we have the dates when it starts and how it's gonna be. We have the roadmap, so I'm actually very excited for this year, and you know, I'm excited overall for this season because we have some new rules. We also have some new map selections, right? And I'm actually very curious to learn more from you guys how you gonna cast it, because I have no idea how to cast the maps. So I'm just gonna be ears like always, and you know, just learn from you as I can. But Verti, can you tell us more about the rules?
Okay, so rules. Well, I mean, we'll take a look at some of the rule changes. There's a lot to go over. What I will say is one of the most prominent ones is we still keep that one unique operator per player on the team, which is a great addition to pick up in Champs rule set. What I will say is one L would be that they take out TAC 5. I know everybody's probably going to be like, boo, we don't need TAC 5 anyways, but I still felt like that was just a great way to balance out all these crazy broken operators that seem to just come through and, you know, make it very difficult to hold points. Obviously in control, it can make or break scenarios. You get a reach out. I think it takes a lot of skill to perfectly time and pop those TAC 5s. I think that's one of the biggest things that we're going to be missing out on. Another one thing that we'll talk about too is there's no longer just one person running tactician. There could be multiples on the team. It does not have a limit on that one. All of the other things that are normally banned are there is still one that is up in limbo that I believe has made it through the crack, which is pinpoint. And let me tell you, chat, it is so noob friendly. You don't need very much skill to use that one. I'm expecting that one to get banned here soon enough, but for the time being, it's going to make it through, and I'm sure we're probably going to see it here rolling into our first series.
Yeah, definitely. I'm actually very excited to see it. But, you know, as you guys know, Dave wasn't here in the first couple of, you know, broadcasts. And right now, I would want you to go over the standings and tell us kind of what do you think, if you know, catch up with the teams, or if you know, remember some of them, because, you know, some of them were here in the previous season when you were casting too.
I actually was just looking through a lot of the teams that we're having here playing tonight. There's a lot of players that I recognize. Players like Zed, Gore, Onur, Spy, Marvel. You've got Daytel, Bison. Of course, we've got Boot in the mix for today, I hope. So I'm pretty excited about everything we have coming towards us. Lots of rule changes since I was last here, and you know, I just real quick comment on the TAC 5. It is a little bit of a shame that it is banned because I feel like the TAC 5 is an operator that really rewards coordinated teamwork.
Exactly.
Which is what we want to see here. So.
Definitely. And Bert, can you tell us for how much this team's gonna fight this season?
Oh, absolutely. I'm glad you brought it up. We got it right here up on the screen right now. It's the prize structure. $1,300 prize pool, $720 for first place, $300 for second, $180 for third, and then $100 in special rewards that we will, you know, figure out more towards the end of the season. Obviously, we've talked about it before. $50 guaranteed for the MVP. I don't think that's going to change. The other two, certainly up for grabs. I think Sniper to Split's going to stick. And I think I kind of like that play of the season as well. Obviously, we haven't seen much plays out of this season. It's been put on a little bit of a halt, but we should be back in full effect, you know, moving forward.
Schedule right now, because I'm actually very curious which team gonna pick up some points at the end of the broadcast. And as you can see, guys, on the screen, we're gonna start the first game with 31ers versus Enigma, followed by Atomic versus Kings, and the third game is gonna be Teammates versus Panic. We're gonna have just 3 games because Zitium versus Animals will not happen tonight, right? Because Zitium actually forfeit. So we're gonna have 3 matchups, and you know, it's you. We can't expect much, you know, I'm just saying.
Somebody had to say it.
Yes, they're gonna love me for that. But yeah, definitely these are the matchups. And as I said, the first game is gonna be 31ers versus Enigma. And I do see both teams are here in the lobby. But before that, guys, do you have any predictions regarding this first game?
I'll be first since Day is kind of like on the back burners. We're trying to like get that learning curve for some of these teams. My predictions were it should be 31ers taking this series. It should be them. But I don't feel like they have been the same 31ers that we have seen in season past. The last season, of course, they didn't make it far in the playoffs, but they got there and they consistently came through against some of the better teams and made great work. But if you remember from last season as well, Enigma was a team that did beat them in the playoffs and did ultimately lose in the semifinals, but won the bronze matchup. So this team certainly, or wait, did they play 1-7 and lose? Did 1-7 make it to the playoffs, right? I think 1-7. Anyway, they made it to the bronze matchup. They were there. They put together a stout team. Granted, it's not the same Enigma that we saw last season, so anything can happen.
Oh yeah, definitely. But before that, obviously, before all the games and so on, I'm gonna go over the map selection because, guys, we have new maps and I don't know how to feel about them. You know, I'm very scared, I'm very anxious because I don't know how to cast them. Thank God I'm not here to cast them. I'm here just to talk about, you know, how great of these two casters are together. But we're gonna start our first hardpoint with Apocalypse. Oh my god, Apocalypse, can't believe that. Followed by an S&D on Tunisia, and the third game gonna be a Control on Crossroads Strike. I can't speak English, but yeah, that is an interesting name. But yeah, this is gonna be our map selection, right? And Verdict, tell me about these maps. What do you feel about them? Do you feel like ready to cast?
Oh yes, I cannot wait. I hope we get to a game 3. I cannot wait to see how this Crossroads Strike's played. It is certainly a new addition, and it is a different map than what everyone's used to as far as competitively for Control. If you look at some of the modules that we got to work with, Raid is one of those linear maps, 3 lanes, it's classic, it's a banger. A lot of people don't like it, but I think it makes for a great Control map because it's, you know, spread equally apart from each other, maybe favoring a little bit of the defense on the A side. But you look at some of the maps like Standoff and Firing Range, they're square-like, right? They have 3 lanes per se as well, but those lanes are a little bit, you know, a little bit wider and makes it for a little bit of a harder transition. This map, though, is a little different. It's rectangular, right? And on each linear side of that rectangle, you're going to have points A and point B, the north and south side of the map, and then it is literally a hop, skip, and a jump from each point as well. A lot of the battles are going to be won in some of those control bases as we'll take a look at it. But Apocalypse itself, I think it's great. I think it's been added into ranks. Some of you guys hate it. Some of you guys love it. It was a Black Ops Cold War competitively. I think it is going to be very, very great to see in competitive play.
Okay, definitely. I'm actually very excited. Also, Tunisia wasn't in comp, was it? I did play the route in rank, but not as far.
Tunisia is one that I have missed big time.
Ooh.
Okay,
it's very big.
I like it.
For S&D, it's such a good S&D map.
Oh yeah. Again, it's one of those 3-lane maps that absolutely wild with the opportunities. It's in rank as well, so these players are certainly going to have, you know, some kind of grasp of how it's played. It's not that much different than, say, a raid, just a different scenery, right? Buildings covering up some of these points, but without further ado, chat, here we go. Deanna will be joining us after this series. We are into the thick of it now. P1 right here in the middle lane of this map. Got to have a lot of this top control, and you can see Zed, they are not looking to give away these big spawns. Those are where you're going to see that P2 rotation come through. If you can anchor this point and keep them out of the alley, you're certainly going to be setting yourself up for an easy 60 off the bat. Oh my god, gets dumpstered though.
Yeah, Greasy Gracie coming through, beaming off that heady, and it is a big position that Zed was trying to hold, and you can see he's pretty much ready to head right back to that position as the team starts to anchor back a little bit, but it's going to be gone around the backside, going to take him down, and this P1 is fairly split right now. We had 20 put up by Enigma, and it does look like Greasy Gracie gonna get that retake as well. Picks up a kill on a hunter killer as well. Is that what I just saw?
Yeah, that is it. That is him. Greasy Gracie coming through, slippery as all get out. Backside of the map, gonna be held. Flip is gonna come through, gone. Absolutely beaming. God Heady, you're not winning that one. Etsy coming through, the 2-piece. that is going to be the Predator in this transition. As I mentioned, chat, such a long route to go on the break. Almost impossible. Through the alley, Intel N team trying to get something going through the jump up. It's Aether. He's actually made it across, but he's going to get shut down. Full 60 will be awarded as long as they can maintain this spawns. Zed trying to make that something out of the norm. Not going to happen. Nobody there to actually come through for the flank. And this is going to be a difficult one. Again, full 60 if you award. Talk about money hills. This is it, Dave.
You want to talk about money right now, and Etsy is the bank. 14 kills on board, teammate gone with 9 as well. Etsy has more kills than, or almost as many kills as the entire 31ers lineup right now. A huge performance here. Does have a hunter killer, has that annihilator available as well. Finally going to get dropped. Legacy coming through with that one there. And, yeah, I mean, big plays out of the side of Enigma right now.
Yeah, big plays indeed. Now heading over to P3 on the bottom side of the stilt. So you can see it. You got TV control. You got a little bit of backside spark. Maybe we'll start to see those spawns come into effect. Right now, the bad side of the map is where you kind of want to be at. See somebody in the top side of ammo is Yorza coming through. Gonna have to get the breach here in a second. 10 seconds into this one. Big battle in the trenches on the right side. One there by Gone. Kill's gonna be popped. It is gonna be solidified. You have the good side of spawns for the time being. Let's see if the side of EG, aka Enigma, can make the most of it.
All right, well, Etsy continuing to fry. The lead has grown to an 80 to about 30, but we do have the 31ers on point right now. We've got a lot of return players on this lineup, the likes of General Gore, Zed, and Nutella, that I truthfully have just expected more out of the start of this game. It does look like they maybe had a little bit slow of a start and are starting to bring things back. But as I say that, Enigma going to come through with a couple kills, and they're going to secure the last little bit of scrap before we rotate to new. And you can see the 31ers, they're already set up here and trying to make the play happen.
No, they are indeed now. Good setup here, Turtle. We'll see how Ruins plays out perfectly. Legacy on the backside. They're trying to get these spawns flipped. They're trying to get them dumped on into the coop. You see one player there. They've got a great little position set up. Let's see if it gets spoiled. Gone. Not going to have it. Gore actually going to be able to shut him down, and this is absolutely looking like the money hill they needed to get back into it. 40 seconds left to go. Death Machine out for one. Oh my god, that's not a Death Machine. That is a chopper, homie. He's made it through the coop. Can't get out. Not enough shots to get the break, and just like that, Operator's coming through. We've got ourselves an interesting game. 20 seconds is the deficit.
Ooh, Aether.
Big Aether Vortex. I just saw it on the screen, and we caught it in first-person view as well. He is locking it down here on the heady.
All right, Hunter Killer going to come through. Big shutdown from Aether onto Etsy there. Definitely helping the team get back into the mix, as we have now got a tied game, and this is a little bit more of the life that I expected to see out of the 39ers, as the feed is continuously looking blue right now. And, well, as I say it, we finally get some ground grabbed back by the side of Enigma, but it's a 9-point lead for the side of the 31ers. The rotation starting to come through as the hill opens up under Enigma control. They keep finding these kills. Aether unable to make his way in. Etsy just too hot with the UL right now. And Enigma take the lead back.
Oh, big kill for Legacy. Actually gets shut down. The flip not going to come through. This is crucial. Right now, you're not getting any time off P1. Matter of fact, you're not getting anything on this break as well. Finally, a little bit of breather room there on the point. They had a lead. Has since been swapped back over, and this is where things, again, get dicey. You cannot afford to give up so many points off P1, and then on top of that, not get the break for new, as those spawns are absolutely being held hostage. You can see, if you look at the screen on the bottom right side of the mini-map, that's where you want to be at. That's Temple. That is where you are going to get your money off of it. We saw nobody get the break there for the 31ers right now. 121 to 115 now rolling into the P2 Money Hill. Let's see if the break can come through. The setup might get spoiled this time around. Some big kills. They are counting them. Legacy, big fight through the temple. Let's go ahead and jump in, Day. Can they get the break? 31ers on the line here to get this break and the retake.
Retake. Push. Rechts. En dan links. Break. Nice, noch einer.
Nice,
Huge,
nice.
Boys. Huge. Stop us jetzt.
Warte,
Legacy
ich
geht
hab
jetzt
da,
zurück.
ich geh slate,
Geht einer von euch zurück, geht einer von euch zurück.
Ich geh aufs Wall, Jungs.
3, 4, 5 Window, 5 Window. Alle Window.
Na, der hat mich.
Ich hab die Spawn,
Nice, jetzt
Ich hab oder Hop. Stack den hin. Einer Hop. Nice.
Hop down.
Front hill.
Frontal 2, Frontal 2.
Ich chille wie das Spawn.
Low.
Jetzt Full Steps, Boys.
One more.
Nice. Huge comeback.
Nice, well done.
Push for next.
Oh, you gotta be thankful if you're a 31ers fan. That break was absolutely necessary. The only money hill we saw or value out of any of these rotations were P1 and P2. And just like that, 31ers taking all the bread out of the hands of the boys and gals over at Enigma, as they're gonna be down by about 30 rolling in this new setup day.
Yeah, got a problem here, Verdict. As soon as we jumped into the listen, my game crashed, so it is
Yay,
currently
let's go.
reconnecting. There it goes, actually. All right, so 15-point lead for the 31ers. And, going to 250, obviously, here in competitive, getting time for those games to truly develop. And, that's a good reason, is this game right here, right? If we were back in the days of going to 150, this one might have been over before 31ers had a chance to really get rolling. And you can see that it's very, very close right now. You still have Etsy, who is top frag in the lobby, and nobody is close, right? Sitting up on 33 kills right now. The next closest is Legacy with 24. And if we look at the hill time, man, Aether has been a legend for the 31ers here. 135 on the hill right now. Now, keep in mind, guys, this does include contest time, so it may be different than what we see on that final scoreboard. But man is doing everything he can to keep this team in the game.
Yeah, he is indeed. On the flip side of things, going now trying to do everything he can to keep this lead. 5 seconds in. Look at the break there. Not happening. The claw shutting it down. Oh, he is swarmed, though. This one, he is about to get swallowed whole. Not going to get very much value out of it. 31ers get the break here early with 20 seconds into the objective. Exactly what you want to see on this P4 ruin site. Turtles being occupied. Nutella, he was the man with the plan last time around. It's a sea of blue on the left-hand side of your screen. This lead is going to be sold. There is not going to be a break anytime soon. This setup is prim proper. Nade shot coming through. Nutella gets shut down. Etsy, hello. Has not been very much so denied, but I don't know, man. This long route, you've got to make this rotation and then get the P1 setup. This one, again, quite reasonable there. Though, as we do see the shots in the middle of the map, nobody occupying the hill for the time being. As a matter of fact, as soon as Zed jumps in, he gets shut down. We've got a little bit of an up and down affair. About 17-point lead rolling into new.
I'm trying to figure out, have I been gone that long, Verdict, that the Cordite is good, or is Seku really just making bad choices right now?
I think it might be a little bit of premeditation, right? I think that Cordite is going to get a buff here in a few days. I don't know if that update is live. It certainly doesn't look like it, because 15 kills on a map like this.
It does not
It has
look
been
like
look, we've been in the game for 9 minutes almost. There's no way you got no more than 15 minutes. And you committed, though. I give it to him.
I mean, I guess, the couple kills I've seen him get are all people that are not looking, so I think it's kind of hard to judge, really, how strong Cordite is, but, maybe if it gets buffed, or when it gets buffed, it'll be a little more viable, and he'll have that practice. But right now, here we are in the Mobile Mayhem season. Maybe we stick to the CBR here, Seku.
Yeah.
Your guys are behind. You actually started the game off really, really strong on the side of Enigma, and it has definitely drifted away. And I think having a little bit more reliability, a little bit more consistency for Seku here would definitely help the team try to close this one out. You can see he's opted to pick up a Holger this time, which is a little bit more of what I expected. Doesn't matter, gets fried by the CBR anyway because, well, that gun is balanced. That gun is super balanced, Verdict.
Super balanced, not balanced like the shorty, though. That thing is cracked. Yorza might have single-handedly solidified these breaks here for this P2 rotation. Early one spoiled. 31ers do have the point for the time being. They only need 8 seconds to shut this one down. They don't have the spawn, so they're going to have to play through the alley. Going to have to play those kills. Gore now shut down. He's not going to be able to get it here. The break going to be stuck. Not enough time for the side of Enigma to shut it down, but they are certainly going to buy themselves another rotation as long as they do not give up the remainder of that scrap time. 15 seconds left to go here on this one. They got to buckle up for new as well. They got to prevent 31ers from getting 4 seconds stay. Pulse burn effect for Greasy. Not going to get the kill, but Gun is there for the cleanup. 25 and counting now for the closeout. They might be able to pull this one out, but they got to get to Stilts quick.
Yeah, they definitely do. It's a winnable game. I mean, both teams are within a single hill hold of winning, but as you can see, it's obviously the 31ers sitting only 2 points away, only 1 point away, and with 2 bodies on the hill and the opponents not able to get feet there, that is going to bring an end to our game 1, with the winners being the 31ers.
Okay. Look, I think the key to success there in that one was you get that break, that second hill rotation around. The only value that the side of Enigma took out of this map off the rip was that P2 site. They took a lot of, majority off of P1. That's just because nobody wanted to play P1 first hill. They were gladly able to take that advantage, steamroll all the way into that spawn site, lock it down. Second time around. 31ers, you heard in the comps, they were dub listenings, chat. Them boys was excited about getting that break. W1, we'll take a look at the pulse action report here. Etsy, my God, 50 and 27, you were cooking that UL in your hands. Absolutely lethal. A minute and 2 on the clock to go along with it again. Losing effort. What a dub of a performance from you. Flip side things, you said it earlier. 2 minutes and 51 seconds accumulated out of that one. There was a lot of contest time, Dave. That is a lot of time for Aether, and he should be proud. I could absolutely agree with you, but at the same time,
sorry.
I didn't want to call you out. I was just gonna be like, hey,
No.
maybe he's to his thoughts.
Chat knows.
Chat knows. Yeah, if you know, you know.
I think at the in-game scoreboard, I think he had 286 seconds on the hill.
That's 4 minutes and 40 seconds.
Yeah,
286. That's ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
You're telling me that was a 10-minute game. You spent more than half the time playing the objective. Okay, so Etsy, we don't know if we can congratulate you yet. They were getting cheesed on Pinpoint. Yeah, that's exactly why it needs to be banned, chat. 50 kills? Come on, Etsy. We're not using that Pinpoint cheese, are we? Good call out there from the mods.
Interesting. New things that I didn't know about.
Yeah, it's gonna get banned, dude. It's gonna get banned. I didn't realize it. Maybe I should have. I was just trying to go in there with blind eyes. I don't want to be, I want to be like the unbiased caster when I come into stuff. I don't want to know anything about DQs. I don't want to know anything about, item that was banned.
Listen,
until the very end. I don't want to be spoiled. I want to live for the moment, homie.
Well, to be fair, it's my first day back, so I'm gonna despite how much time I spent watching Etsy there, I'm gonna just take my free pass, and that wasn't up to me.
Smart move.
Oh man.
Okay.
So this is clearly a new perk since the last time I have played. What does this perk actually do?
We gotta look it up. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know what it does, but I know I see a lot of pro players on Twitter chat it up and be like, "Bro, why is this still usable?" Pinpoint is allowed, yeah, but it's cheese, bro. It's like saying flashes are allowed, but they are also cheese. If you use flashes, man, you ought to be ashamed of yourself. You must not really like the person you see in the mirror. Okay.
Stronger aim assist?
Yeah, bro. It's basically like I wouldn't say aimbot, but it's basically just it's not banned anymore. No, it is not. It's not banned yet, but I'm sure that it will not make it through to the stage 4, stage 3. Etsy will celebrate you because your stats are padded, but come on, man. Come on. It's not banned. You're using it. You don't care. I get it. It's cheese. Shut it down. Do better.
To be fair, if it's not banned and you're here to win, I don't know.
I like where you're going, bro. I like where you're going. like where your head's at.
Listen. Let's go back to North Carolina real quick. All right.
Yeah.
Let's go
Okay.
back to North
All right.
Carolina.
All right.
You got people on the stage facing off against Tribe. If Pinpoint was available and not banned,
Oh, you best
you know
believe
people-
it'd be
you
a
best believe they're
5v5.
using it.
Look, I'll go ahead and tell you, Wolves did not need it in champs. Some boys was cooking. All right, they did not need Pinpoint. That actually absolutely on point. Matter of fact, everything about their gunfights just looked great. But Pinpoint certainly would be like 5v5 techs, right? 5 tectonics in a lobby versus 5 tectonics. It's all about the rotation. Obviously, we'll talk about it. We'll discriminate on it because, yeah, again, it's basically a noob. It's a new perk, man. It's a new perk. It's not actually going to be allowed in competitive moving forward. It is right now, but it is not something. You don't need something like that to correct your aim. That perk is god tier, Deanna. Deanna's in Discord like, hey, wait, is that good perk? Yeah.
Can I look better on stream using this?
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Everyone in NA is fitting to use it. Oh my god, bro. Everybody in NA is fitting to get roasted.
Apparently
Right.
someone saw all of LG using Pinpoint yesterday. On iPads.
I can't wait
on
to
iPads.
talk. How bad? Wait, what?
Oh no, okay, that's a different comment.
Okay.
Raid
All
said
right.
iPad plus Pinpoint GG's.
Oh, is that Lighty? Was that Lighty? Was that what he was doing last Sunday or this past Sunday? Tell me it was, because that guy was cooking, man. I hosted an EU tournament, man. Let me tell you, that boy Lighty can cook on iPad. Can absolutely fry. First 6 rounds into the fence, you've got it right here. 31ers. They got prime real estate. Can they take advantage of it? Big interaction here for Sekou. This is a 101 that could determine the point of where we go on this map here on the attacking side. They got the Cordite and the red dot, bro. They gotta have Pinpoint to correct this accuracy. Oh, Nutella says the hell with that. I got a Craig 6. No dreams needed. We'll go ahead and send you back to the spawn. We'll see you next round, homie.
All right, well, little bit of a slowed down start for the side of Enigma here as they lose out on the one and only Cordite user. Wait, hold on. There's no way we have two.
He picked it up.
Okay.
Yeah. God.
Enigma, you were about to get fried. You were absolutely about to get roasted. All right, so he picks up the Cordite. So, okay. All right, we're good now. So, Etsy. No Pinpoint this time around. He's going to be sniping. No kills on board. In a prime position for snipers, though. Got a lot of vision over this little mid walkway here. And you've obviously got the quick rotation over to the A side as well. You can see him coming up through the winery. Now, trying to find the angle onto these opponents. Big peek here. That's a common head glitch. But the opponents, they are definitely drifted around a little bit here. Gone. Gonna find one. Gonna take down Gore. Finds 2. Gets the kill on Zed as well. Aether finally able to pick something up. Overall, 2 for 2 as the bomb plant now starting to come through. And Gracie, CBR in hand, finds 2 and Aether. Last alive.
Last alive. He's got a DOQ in a dream here. Oh my god. Can't connect the shot to Pixels. Not registering on his end. 1-0 lead. Bounce back round. You lose out on your prime Cordite user. And you bounce back. Absolutely necessary here for a brute force push over to the A side. Dominant one, if I do say so myself. Stake their flag right onto that bomb site and say it's theirs. Right now, back, or next round up. Payoff round. We'll see if they can do it again. Zuya, rather, and Sekou, yet again, trying to see what they can get away with here on this B side. Nutella trying to hold off for the flank. Is going to get aggressive, but does he know Zorya is right there behind him? Oh my, the movement's crispy. Legacy, the 2v1 pans out perfectly. 31ers remaining advantage for the players, but Sekou with a Cordite, he's got 60-round drum. He can make a difference all the world here if he takes down at least one here on the flip side.
You know, Verdict chat is looking like they're showing me that the Cordite has been buffed and is just still not good. So
okay, all right.
Oh goodness, yeah. And Marshy is quite surprised. The first gun he sees in EU today is a red dot Cordite. So You are
yeah,
as shocked as us, Marcia. You are as shocked as us, but the Deagle coming through, going to finish off that last kill, and Verdict, we're all tied up 1-1. Can the 31ers come through and close things out in 2-0 fashion, or will Enigma find a way to crawl back into this matchup?
Okay, here we go. We're buckling up for a B hit. That is not what we would normally see here. Two players known for holding this spot. Let's see if they can get the call outs. Nutella, head for the hills, hopping through the connector he goes. Backline, Legacy holding it like a champ. It's all about this tent now. There's plenty of cover. Bomb's going to be made all the way over to the side. This one is certainly about to go down. Nutella going to be able to find one, but does get dropped in return. Top side still held by Legacy. Zed here for the collapse. Score for another. Gone. One shot. Able to play his life. No, Zorya is the last one alive. This one escalated quickly. No Mames or no Bueno here on that is B site as well. And certainly a great rotation over from A. The rest of the stack holding down their weight as the rotation absolutely impeccable here for the boys over 31ers.
All right. Well, if that was Greasy Gracie last alive, I maybe believe in the clutch, but unfortunately, Yorza unable to find a kill on the board yet. Is rocking the CBR as well. Or actually, no, I think Yorza's sniping, didn't he?
Yeah, he's sniping. He picked up that god-awful Horde class.
Oh, he was sniping. He has decided to put it down. Okay, we've got CBR in hand. Maybe this is where Yorza brings things back for the team. Gets first blood. Let's go. Okay. All right. We're looking like gamers now, chat.
There we go. Looking competitive right now. It's 2 rounds in a row. Defense holding strong. Middle of the lane absolutely wide open. And they're looking to flood it back over to B side. One player. Make it 2. Nutella and Say. Or was that? Who was that that's next on? Legacy? They're the last 2 alive. Oh, Legacy, put that god-awful class down, homie. Nutella gonna be able to pick up your scraps. Going? Where are you going, buddy? This is a gunfight. Y'all pick this one. You've got to stick to it. Gracie can't be slippery enough to walk right into Nutella's shots, right? It's a 1v1. It was a 1v4. What the hell happened? We are in shambles. Etsy, not a last player alive. Picked up 55. 50 last game. I'm sorry. Can they just find one? Would absolutely put them on board. We gotta upgrade that donut, buddy. We gotta do something about it. Nutella cannot clutch this round.
Yo, Etsy, how you dropped 50 kills in the first game and now can't get a kill in search? This is
pinpoint.
Unfortunate.
Oh, did I not mute? Sorry. I'm sorry, Etsy. No shade.
All right, well, Etsy currently on the hunt, CBR in hand, looking for Nutella, and he might have just found him as well.
No way.
Didn't see him, and the Krig gonna take him down. That's rather unfortunate. I don't know if you were watching his perspective or not, but 100% saw Nutella cross behind that truck.
100%? Line of sight.
100%.
Fat finger did then, is what you're saying.
Yeah, thumb was in the way.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy, oh, boy, oh, boy. Okay. Thumb can't be in the way in this one. You've got to be all hands on deck. 3 rounds, rocking and rolling. Nutella absolutely clutching up the 1v4. A big middle side hit last time. Had the right impressions, just could not follow through with the right shots. Rotation over today's site. They have found one. The intel has given us a little bit of information. We want to go ahead and double back for that B side. Kind of like the approach. Etsy, in the middle of the map, not making any commitments just yet. Going to send the goons over to make something happen. Legacy, in the meantime, cutting the middle of the map in half, waiting for anybody to make this crossover to the top side of mid. And just like that, B side hit is on. Nutella, Daddy, ready to roll. Getting those steps in. Let's see if he can get one. Able to get shots on one. Oh, my. Blitz and spreads. Gonna have to play his life. Do not peek it. Don't give it away for free. Just take up as much time as you can on the backside. Legacy now trying to sweep through. He has made it all the way through Yorza. Yorza realizes what's going on. Spoils the flank, and just like that, it's down to 2. Great post-pant setup here. Aether and Nutella still alive, though, for the clutch. Oh, one shot. Aether's last one alive.
All right, well, Etsy finally gets himself on the board and gone. Gonna close out the kill onto Aether. Now sitting on a 3-2. Advantage still in the favor of the 31ers, which I believe is the favorited team to win here today. The big question is, are they going to be able to close it out in 2? Right now, they have the little advantage. But as we do get further and further into this game, anything can happen, right? Etsy sitting on 1 kill right now. Seku sitting on 1 kill right now. A round or two from now, they could be sitting on 6 or 7, right? So just depending on how the fights go, could go either which way. Nutella doesn't see Zoria, does take some shots, ends up falling, and Yorzia. Am I pronouncing that right?
Yes. Yeah.
Yorzia. All right. Picks up the kill. Seku smoking out for the team. I don't know why we're still using this red dot cordite.
Hey,
I just feel like
committed to
I
the
feel like we're
cause.
not trying.
No, definitely not. I don't know. His team has got to be furious with him, right? You've got 1 kill through this. Etsy does also have 1 kill. Zed able to get the trade. Aether, though, putting playoff trades on this one. Zed, last player alive. Bomb's been planted. 1v4. Pressure's on. They are cornered up inside the courtyard of A. And this one's certainly not going to be a clutch here for the boys in blue. This one's going to be a attack round win. You can see it. They've got every corner absolutely locked down. Beams won the trades. Immaculate. Finally, we are tied up. Flip sides. They have endured the storm day. Can they do the pounding on the defensive rounds? I need to see that crossroads strike. Come on. We need to see a little fight back here. We need to see dominant performance. We need Seku, more importantly, to put that Cordite away, man. At least take the red dot off of it. Just chalk it. Use your secondary. I don't care if it's a melee or crossbow.
We still have overtime in search, right?
Yes, we do.
Okay, cool. Just want to make sure. It's been a while since I was here. You want to make sure that we get up on all the rules. I don't want to be like, looks like we're going to overtime and the game ends, So, right now, all set up 3-3. Seku does get another kill on the board. Nutella able to get a refrag onto Yorzia, though. And it's going to be a 3-for-1 as Zed takes down Gracie. But Seku, maybe the sniper's the play here, buddy. You've got 2 kills this round with the snipes. And 1 kill in 6 rounds with the Cordite. Oh my goodness.
Okay. 1 kill in 6 rounds.
Last alive.
Yeah, last alive. 1 kill in 6 rounds. I mean, you picked up your homie sniper. Well, I'll just tell you, Seku, you can absolutely slay. You can fry your heart out. Just put the Cordite down, man. You need help. Gone. Last one alive. Rounds the corner. Legacy gets caught doing the act of swapping guns. Zed's there for a little bit of a trade effect. If it does go down for the head, he's played to a T. Legacy not having it this one. Almost gets caught with his pants down, but fortunately enough, good timing there as he rounds the corner. That was one of those moments where it's like, oh my god, I think he might have like put a little bit of a stain on his underbritches. He might have to check it afterwards. It was one of those that was one of those moments, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Definitely gotcha there. And as the 31ers take a 1-point lead once again, it's gone with first blood, but Aether here with the refrag, showing the power of the CDR. I'm gonna be honest with you, Aether might have got turned on if he was using the Cordite there, but Yorzia comes through with a 2-piece. Gracie taking down Zed as well, and that's gonna leave Legacy last alive in a 1v4. I think this game is a lot closer than a lot of people anticipated it would be. Not only here in the search, but in the hard point as well. Legacy finds one.
No, I completely agree with you. I was just so baffled by those boxing gloves. They were certainly ready to turn on Legacy, certainly. That one shot there from the DOQ, he knows what is up for grabs here. If this one is clutched, 3 players left standing. Etsy from downtown, able to shut it down. 4-4. We've got ourselves a game. Again, these are 2 maps that are introduced inside of competitive play. One would only think that there's still a little bit of a learning curve. I think some of these teams have been practicing Apocalypse, but it didn't look great by any means. 31ers did great by adjusting, but I feel like there's still a lot of room for improvement on both sides.
I definitely gotta agree with you there, and we're still very, very early, respectively in the year, right? There's still plenty that can change. We've seen players go from the bottom to competing right up at the top. So, no matter who wins or loses here, there's plenty of opportunity to fix things over the course of a season, right? So, They've got chances here. Right now, we've got a 2-for-3 trade in favor of Enigma, who have kept this game very, very close, and right now are looking to possibly take the lead. But you got Legacy gonna take down Gone.
Oh,
Ooh,
my.
pops the corner, gets the hit marker onto Etsy there. Legacy, can you make the comeback happen?
We'll see. First shot. No dice. Hit marker. Very, very sad. Bombs being held hostage. Yorza on the bottom side of that yellow tent, and Etsy in no man's land right here. Trade possible from that range, especially with the DLQ. It's only one hit. They know it is up for grabs here. Oh my god, the back shots. Not able to stand. 5-4 lead. In the hands, first time this game. Is that what we're seeing here? It's a flip. Back over to the right-hand side of your screen. That is Enigma. Making the comeback here. Couldn't do anything to keep that lead in that hard point. It was a back-and-forth game. Again, it came down to the wire, but ultimately the 31ers taking the advantage in the series. Can they take to the control? Only 2 more rounds needed. Here comes the hit over to the east side. Nutella opening up with first blood. He's got 11. Double digits for the man. Etsy tucked away nicely in the corner. Even through the smoke, not able to stay alive. Yorza and Gone, the last 2 alive. This one might be a hit. This one might be going down at 8. Absolutely is. 40 seconds here for the retake.
All right, well, can we make it happen? Legacy. It's been the last alive for several rounds for the 31ers, but right now they have a commanding lead as it is Yorzia. Last alive, 9 kills on board as he picks up 1 onto Nutella, but you've got 20 seconds, 4 kills and a defuse to happen, and he can't win the first gunfight against Zed. That's going to tie us up 5-5, and this is looking verdict like we could possibly see some overtime action here. Neither team can truly get an edge right now. And you know 31ers, they just want to be done. You know, they want to win this game and go on out, but it's Enigma fighting for points on the board.
Oh my god, B hit. Gone's there. Nutella shut down, but his trade's 2 for 1. The retake, nobody making the comms there in time to save this one. Bomb's going down. We're tied up. It looks like an advantage might be going over to the left-hand side of your screen. Aether is in prime picking spot. Look at this. This rotation, I don't know if they're going to be able to peek the corner. Etsy's already made a move. Aether fully aware of what's going on here. 30 seconds left to go. They cannot afford to waste time. And my game crashed. That's cool. All right, we got the back.
All right, well, we're looking at Sekou. Last alive. CBR in hand. I don't know if he has switched classes, but... Oh my god, you got a kill? It wasn't the Corday, homie. You get 2? Listen. Leave the Corday down, Sekou. We've seen you get kills with the sniper. We've seen you get him with the CBR. There you go. CBR off the start.
There we go.
Taking things seriously now. Not making Greasy Gracie, Gone, and Yorzia carry him through this matchup. Any longer, at least.
Any longer, at least. Very much so. Etsy gets shut down. Oh, Sekou, sorry, homie. No need to do this one. This one might be done. A hit on 3v3 here for the retake. We got the emulator back up. We had the iPad back on call. And I'm looking at Yorza. Got to your flank. Needs to develop perfectly. Just like that, Greasy able to find that first strike. Yorza already getting sniffed out. Legacy plays the heading to a T. And we've got trades that are even. 2v2 here for the retake. Zed getting shots in. Greasy's drop. Gone is the last hope. He is already eating bullets. This one's done, chat. We are all but going to see that control. 7-5 victory. A beautiful bounce back in the hard point there for the side of 31ers. And a great search and destroy presence here in Tunisia. First series done and dusted here in this one. Mobile Mayhem EU is back in full effect. We've got our first sweep of the day.
All right, first sweep, no overtime as the 31ers do come through and close things out. I'm so glad I got to see Tunisia here again as well. It's a game, it's a map that I have always liked for Search and Destroy, and obviously previous rule sets of previous years required maps to be playable on all modes for them to be in the competitive format. and that has, in my opinion, fortunately changed this year because we get a lot more in the mix. I think Apocalypse is actually a great map. I know a lot of people hate it. Listen, I hate playing on Apocalypse, okay? But you know, for the viewership and the competitiveness, and just the overall way the map works for an organized team versus an organized team is very, very solid. So one match in, one series in, rather, to my return to casting COD Mobile, and I gotta say I'm already excited about some of the changes I see.
There we go. Well, I'm glad you're back in and we got your feet wet with that first series, because it's gonna be a not a long day here in the EU. Certainly gonna be a quite short one. We won't see 4 series quite, and I know some of you guys are gonna be upset. I'm very upset. This is you know, my favorite region for a reason, man. I mesh well with all of these, ladies and gentlemen. I mesh well with Deanna as well. Now, as we're gonna bring her back in the loop, talk to me. That last series was an absolute banger for 31 fans. I mean, that hard point was great. What was your first thoughts of the experience of seeing Apocalypse?
It was interesting, right? I did play the Apocalypse, and I'm pretty sure most of us played Apocalypse at least once in ranked. And it is a very interesting map. It is very pretty, in my opinion. I do prefer it as raid because of the fact that I think it has 4 points, right? So I feel like seeing it as the first time, it's very interesting, right? We're gonna probably see during the season if there is any issues as in raid, right? If the spawns are very good or not. But overall, I really do enjoy the new maps, right? I'm actually looking forward to hear you cast on it. But talking about the hardpoint, right? We started kind of close, I could say, until in the first set of rotations, right? When either one was one of the key players that actually dominated one of the points, right? Helping 31ers to actually get a lead. So Verdict, do you think that was the time when 31ers started to get the lead and actually install a comeback, because they did one?
Yeah, I think so. I think the turnaround was, when we did the listen, I think it was absolutely smashing. I don't know who prompted that listening, or you know, who was like, hey, let's jump in. You know, whoever that person is an absolute legend, because I think we were able to capture, like, in that moment, like, perfect timing of how you celebrate. Very minimal, but it's such a big accomplishment when you get a money hill like P2 locked down, and that break was just absolutely what changed the tides for the side of 31ers.
Definitely Either was the MVP. He actually dropped 30 kills, and as always, he usually drops a lot of OBJ time. He dropped 251, right? And on the opposition, even if Etsy dropped 50 kills, right, and 1 minute on the OBJ, it wasn't enough. But now coming into SND, you know, it was very, very close, right? I was like, who gonna win? Dave was mentioning maybe we're gonna have, you know, overtime SND, but I think the fact that it was a lot of 1v2, 1v3, 1v4 situations, in this matchup, you know, 31ers actually dealt with it very good. So what do you think of Dave was the key player on the side of 31ers in the S&D game?
In the S&D specifically, or like in the
no, in the S&D, in the S&D.
Gotta be Nutella.
Okay.
Oh yeah,
has to be Nutella.
Oh, it could be Nutella, or it could be Sekou for the 31ers. Oh, he doesn't play for the 31ers, but he might as well have, man. Those first 6 rounds,
oh my goodness,
was selling, man. Put the cordite down. You need help.
Oh my god, that was brutal, but we liked it. That was mean.
Sekou, the 31er 6 man.
Yeah, the sub. Everyone needs it.
God, that's terrible, God. Man. We're gonna get booted for that
mean.
one.
Oh my god, we are so mean. But yeah, definitely Nutella was one of the key players. He indeed dropped 30 kills. And on the opposition, I think Agrisi was also the player with the most kills, 13 kills as well. But this was our first matchup, right? I do hope you guys enjoy it. I really loved seeing and hearing actually Apocalypse and also Tunisia as our 2 new maps, right? And I'm looking forward for the next one. But we're gonna take a short break before the second matchup starts, and we're gonna hear a word from our sponsor, COD Mobile, and we're gonna be right back.
certainly not going to be a clutch here for the boys in blue. This one's going to be a attack round win. You can see it. They've got every corner absolutely locked down. Beams won the trades. Immaculate. Finally, we are tied up.
Right now, all set up 3-3. Sekou does get another kill on the board.
Utella able to get a refrag onto Yorzia, though. And it's going to be a 3-for-1 as Zeb takes down Gracie. But Sekou, maybe the sniper's the play here, buddy. You've got 2 kills this round with the snipes. And 1 kill in 6 rounds.
Hi! And welcome back. We surely had a short break after our actually fast first game, right? We did had 31ers versus Enigma. They did 1-2-0. It was awesome. If you wanna rewatch it, obviously you can go back if you have a sub, or you can watch it on YouTube. I do believe Verdict is uploading them quite
That's a
regularly.
great question. I'm glad you brought that one up. Those VODs are now going to be live on the Mobile Mayhem's official YouTube channel. So you can actually check all the new VODs out moving forward, as they will be uploaded almost instantly after. I don't have to do anything anymore other than just end the stream, and admins take care of it on the back end. So if you need to check the VODs, I think there's a message that comes through, and I think it's pinned too as well. That channel, go ahead and drop them a subscription and make sure you follow. I'll go ahead and spam it in chat for you guys. Go like or subscribe to the channel and like all the videos and tell all your homies. Those are where all the uploads are going to be at moving forward.
On Twitter and tag us, obviously, every single time you watch it, because I really wanna know. But we are here for the second matchup of tonight, right? We're gonna have Atomic versus Kings, and this one is like a tough one in my opinion, but I'm very excited for it. I'm excited to see Kings, guys. I'm excited to see Atomic too. So definitely it's gonna be a good matchup. But you know why it's gonna be a good matchup? Because we have good map selection. And Day, do you mind to go over them?
Oh boy, let me pull that back up, and I absolutely will. I literally just tabbed off it. All right, match 2. We've got Atomic versus Kings coming up. This is the matchup that I am very excited to look at, and we're going to start things off on a hard point takeoff. Game 2, we'll be looking at Search and Destroy on firing range. In Game 3, if we make it that far, which, from looking at the rosters, I don't believe we will, would be a control on raid. Now, if Atomic do come out of the gate frying today, I would be very impressed. There are a couple names here that I do recognize, but I mean, let's be honest here. Kings are the reigning champions. You've got a stacked lineup of Onur, Spy, Marvel, Inferno, and Raid. I believe they do have Hisoka as a sub as well. So that is a cracked lineup to be taken down here.
And I said that I'm very excited to see it because maybe we will not have a third game, therefore maybe we will not see a raid today. So I'm just excited that I'm here.
Wait. Are you saying that this series where Atomic is playing Kings, they could beat Kings in a 2-0? Is that what I'm hearing?
No.
Oh.
Dun, 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 dun. Nah, maybe I'm joking. No.
So you don't think Atomic is going to be able to take us to a game 3 then?
Yes, that's why I don't.
I'll take the undercard. I'll take the underdog role then. Give me Atomic in 3.
No.
Yeah, go ahead and screenshot that. If you saw the face, if you saw my face, you would have laughed. Like, that's one of those. You didn't see my face, but you'll see it in a second. I'm gassing Atomic up, bro. Wavy is him when he wants to be, but I still think Kings. I mean, I want to go the underdog route, but I still think Kings are gonna. Yeah. They should mop the floor with him. Chat. Don't tell Atomic I said that.
Yeah, don't tell. Neither Killian, because I told him he's my favorite Atomic player. Okay. So I hope he will not hate me, though. I still love you, Killian. But it's hard, right? Atomic is a good team. I did saw them play before, and we did saw them on broadcast, right? They're doing good. But when you go against the team as Kings, right, it's gonna be always so difficult because they have like veteran players. They have players who play in the same roster for a couple of months now, maybe years, I could say, right? Spy, Inferno, been playing a long time together. We have Marvel as an addition to this roster, so it is very hard, and I do believe it's gonna be I could say one of the best team in EU. You know, I want to say that, right? I do love Animus and I respect them, but I feel like maybe Kings is my favorite this season. But I'm just saying. But after this match talk, guys, I'm gonna let it. Okay, I'm gonna be back after the second matchup actually ends. So have fun casting.
All right, Deanna will be joining us after this one. You know what that means, Day. Back to you and I, the troublesome two, the duo that has been missing for the past 4, 5, 6 months, where however long you've been gone. I gotta say though, I've been able to get in the booth with Zim. My guy's pretty decent. You gotta go back and if you get a chance to work with him, do it. He is very intuitive of the game. Right now, we're gonna get geared up for the game. It is that takeoff that we have promised. Hardpoint. This is not a new one. This one's been in the rotation for months. Surely, it's either hate it or love it. Certainly, it's still in for the win now as we're going to go ahead and jump into Atomic. They've got their work cut out for them. Kings. This should be, like, they should be sweeping them 2-0. It shouldn't even be close.
Not even close, huh? All right, well, I heard you say good things about Wavy season. Obviously, Mari is a player I'm quite familiar with. And I think that's about what I recognize on the side of Atomic. Like I said, you got this King lineup is, I mean, just absolutely nuts. Listen, any roster with Spy on it is bound to be cracked, right? I mean, Spy is not only an incredible player in his own right, he's very, very young and one of the more respected players and shot callers in the European region. So you know he's not partying up with no pushovers.
No, you're absolutely right. Party is certainly here. They are having their way so far with the boys over at Atomic, as they are getting nuked off this objective. Not nuked realistically, but Mari trying to turn the tides. Does find one, but two in the feed. The red, or not red, yellow. Red it once was, not so much more as this one. Blowout, 50 points so far off P1. P2, a little bit of gas here to start off as we see a stack on the backside. They've got the lanes closed down. Will they predict a hit from Raid? He has been unstoppable so far in this journey. 6 on board so far. Looking to make it 7. Got the backside lane covered. Here comes the push. They're looking to shut down Wavy. He's on the Godhead. He cannot hide from Raid. Shuts him down. Chews him up. Break right back in the hands. The rifle owners, the Kings. They're Kings for a reason.
They absolutely are. And the real question here is, will Atomic be the King Slayers today? Right now, scoreboard not looking like it. Right now, the kill feed is just gold, man. It's gold on the left side the whole time. IUK able to get one on the Marvel, but then boom, there's the gold in the feed once again. I mean, Killian, nothing on the board yet. Rather slow start for them, but you know, playing these close ranges with the Holger can be a little bit difficult, and well, trying to rack up some of that hill time for this team. You look over the opposition, dude. Raid's on a 3 times positive, sitting on 12 and 4. You've got Marvel on 10 and 3, Inferno on 11 and 3. Onur and Spy 4 kills, 3 kills, but combined have so much objective time. I mean, Onur, second on the team for objective time, has more objective time than the entire team of Atomic combined.
Yeah, there goes the War Machine too. He's looking to get frisky with it. One there on the side. Kill you, man. This is not the route you want to take, bro. Don't die to it. Oh, God. That was brutal to watch. These boys having their way with Atomic. Welcome to the league. This is what Challenger Series will get you to. You win, you get into it. This is what you should anticipate every matchup. Obviously, not everybody's going to be as stacked as Kings. When you're talking about the top of the line talent, man, you said it earlier. Spy don't partner with those scrubs, bro. He is with the best of the best. Okay? And this is the best of the best here at EU. They have a super team. World's best talent. You got the best sniper in Marvel. You got Raid, who was undoubtedly one of the best players of the game at any given point. Had everyone thought he was hacking. Had Ferg all over him at one point, too. Just a cracked player, man. He's already passed the test. So if he can continue to do so now, is high hopes for this team and this roster in particular. They're being led by the youngness of him, and then the brute, you know, just absolute knowledgeable staff of Inferno and Marvel and Spy and Onur. I say Spy as if he's been in the league for 3-4 years. He's only been here for 1.5, but he has coached many times beforehand, even if he wasn't eligible. So, break right back on to the point. Again, nothing different. Kings polishing their crown at this point.
It seems to be the case, and they're doing it with the blood of their enemies. Killian sitting down on a 0-14. Might want to put the holder down. Good gun right now, sure, but I think the CBR is just a lot more user-friendly at more ranges. So, at least more important ranges for the way the hills are set up on this map. Able to get his first couple on the board now. Maybe it was just a slow start. Maybe to be able to turn things around. Gets absolutely turned on by Inferno. And, man, a 140-point lead for the side of Kings right now.
Yeah, if you're underage, chat, go ahead and cover your eyes. This one's rated X. It is not getting any better. They're getting pummeled. Absolutely railed at the time being. 30 seconds left to go here in P1. This one certainly could be over here on a P2 rotation if they were able to get the scraps. No, they're playing for the kills. My guy's cooking. Onur finally going to be able to make it there as well as Marvel. They've got their crowns ready to go. They are bloodied from the brim up. And this one certainly still is very doable to close out a P2 rotation. Nonetheless, that break right back onto the point. No, they're just trying to clear all odds and angles. Kings. We'll go ahead and dive in now as the setup has been absolutely perfected. Let's see how those comms sound with it.
Bottom, stairs behind you.
Get set up for fucking TK window. Get set up for TK window. Yeah, get CGM, we got CGM. Just hold bang in, I tell you if they push, Watch out, they might spawn mid, watch out. I'm watching, I got your mid. I got your window, don't worry about your window, I'm coming back, to hold bang. One dead.
On side. One more side.
One more side. Hop. Yo, we don't win off that. One tap P2. Oh my god, it's one tap P2.
I'm watching ticket.
Top balcony. Cross back on the stairs, he's on the stairs on the balcony. One limit corner. I'm waiting for him, limit corner.
Oh man, a good vibe there. I think this team is all about being serious. Everyone kind of contributing in the comms. Absolutely on point. Rotations are great. Break there back on the P2. We're heading over to P3. Dave, 17 seconds. This one's done. Dusted. Everything in the kitchen sink popped out, though, for Atomic. They said, Dave, verdict. It's not over just... Okay, well, never mind. Maybe it's over. Yeah, it's over.
All right, you know, I gotta say, you know, jumping into that listening did make me a little sad for something, all right? No Animus in Game 4. And let me tell you, I got to hang out a bunch with Marvel and Drari, you know, back in December. And, man, I wish I got to see Drari play today. You know, I made him promise him, like, dude, you're so good. You've got to come back next year and play again. And to see him still here pushing it on the roster, at least for Animus, definitely excited about that. To jump into the comms, to hear the energy that Marvel brings to the table as well was absolutely huge. And, well, speaking of huge, Raid coming through, MVP of the team at 30 kills on the board. In fact, went 30 and 12, so really, really solid. But Onur and Spy, 249 and 238 on the hill, respectively. You look at the opposition, and 22 seconds is peak. So that's just the way the cookie crumbles, I guess.
Well, I'm looking at it too. Cookies crumbling over here for me. Inferno, we got some questions, homie. Thought you were goated. Marvel, what is this? Why are we looking at so much pinpoint? Why? On the flip side things, they could use every advantage we can get. I hate to call you boys out, but you know what? I know you don't care, so I don't care either. We'll go ahead and call a spade a spade. It's cheese. Get it out of here. We don't want to see it. I know you're being coached by Zim, and let me tell you, he is probably advocating like, hey, whatever advantage you can use to your advantage, use it. I don't care what Verdict and Day say. They don't make a difference. They ain't casted no majors before. What is their opinion to mine? What is their opinion to a W? Whatever it does take to win. I'm here to tell you, he's wrong. He is telling you wrong information. If you're using pinpoint, you are dog water. Okay? You're absolute scum. Obviously, Captain, we don't think very highly of it, but chat, it is, it's playable, I guess. All right, we can only frown upon it, I guess. Day, what are your thoughts?
My thoughts are I'm playing for money and I'm playing to win. If it's not banned, I'm playing to win, All
right, well, you're with Zim then, I guess. Even Zim came in chat, he said, pinpoint cheese.
I think extra aim assist is
they didn't need it, bro.
All right,
they didn't need it.
Listen, it's like it's like Cronus, but a perk, right?
God, that is such a good analysis. Why didn't I think about it?
I mean, you know,
Call of Duty. Hey, Call of Duty. They just want everybody to be winners in this one, man. This is like participation awards here, pinpoint. Season it up, chat. We're just gonna call it how we see it. I was looking to see who was using it. Zim told me to use it. I knew. Zim, you dirty, dirty dog. How did you corrupt these boys like that? How? Why? Thought we were better. He said to hell with it. You know what? We're going to be either tactician or we're going to be pinpointed. We might as well be doing the pinpointing and the tactician as well. Can't be mad.
Playing to win.
There we go. Yeah, I mean, you said it.
Sorry, playing to win within the
rule
rules.
set. Yeah. Hey,
I respect it.
You're just making full potential of the settings right now. We'll take full advantage of what we have at hand. Takeoff was not close, chat. I had to close my eyes and even my ears at times. That listen game came in. I was wide open though, watching everything, hearing everything. I was a very naughty boy listening to those comms. We got delighted with some treats and then we got to the post-game report. It was a lie. We've been deceived. Pinpoint was out in effect. It was disgusting. No wonder it was a beatdown. I'm obviously capping. Not one, not one player, two players using it. Going to be an absolute game changer. If we did use it, who didn't?
Raid.
Raid's a dog, bro. He was beaming. He went on like a 6 spree off the rip. He was not dying, man. His flicks were absolutely on point too. Raid, you are a gamer, homie. Don't pick up pinpoint. You're better.
All right. Well, we think anything different is going to happen here in the search and destroy?
No, not close.
I didn't think so, but who do you expect to see sniping for the side of Atomic here?
I believe Mari has been known to snipe for many a seasons. And then I think from there on, I don't think anybody else snipes on this roster. I think it is, I think it's maybe Mari. Maybe they dropped that, there we go.
Right now, it's looking like Nezra might also have a DLQ in hand, but we'll see. Yeah, sure enough, there it is. So, it's going to be Mari and Nezra sniping off against Inferno, Onur, and Marvel. Got Raid rocking the CBR. Actually, Inferno has UL, sorry. And Spy with the Fennec. Not something that we see a ton of, but my goodness, absolutely fried Wavy there.
Okay, what I will say is Wavy did pick up 2 before he went. Bomb trying to go down. You absolutely spoiling the party and the fun. Infernal, silent. The last player left alive as Raids get dropped as well. Yuke and Nezra looking to clutch up this first round. Very much so can do it. Let's see what Inferno does. Got a little time to play with. Can he make the right reads? Last player's known location right in front of you. There it is. Nezra, line him up, knock him down. Picked up the DOQ off the bat. It is beauty. Beautiful, certainly. I think Mari might be that other sniper didn't contribute to it. So 5 kills in total. Mari's going to be able to collect that DOQ, and I love the factors of having that mythical drop there from your teammates. Got to look out for them.
All right, well, Atomic, they found themselves on the board in the first round. The big question is, can they find 6 more against the side of Kings? You know, Nezra found 2, Wavy found 2, but Marvel take Wavy down before he can get a single kill on the board this round. That could be a big factor for the side of Atomic. You mentioned earlier that Wavy is, you know, the player to watch, quite possibly one of the better players on this team, right? So to see him and Mari down right now, not looking good. Ayuk able to come through with 1 onto Onur, make it 2, taking down Raid as well. Some big picks here. We got about a minute left on the clock. Bomb is in the hand of the young spy. Can they come through with this round? Inferno.
Oh boy.
Picks up 2.
Oh, look at you. Yuke's all out in the open. My God, you cannot take cover in wood, bro. Banging. Shot's not going to be able to deal the damage. It's lethal, though. Half health, he's able to recover. Bomb, on the other hand, has been planted. 30 seconds here for the retake. Need to account for 5 seconds to defuse. You've got to move. There's 3 disgustingly cracked players on the flip side of the map. Let's see if you can find at least one before you go. Inferno says absolutely not. And 2 rounds in, we're tied still. 1-1. Back to square one on a big opening round. I gotta say, Yuke went absolutely crazy. Only picked up 1 that round. But to prevent that bomb plant from going, absolutely could have been the game changer.
All right, well, we're all tied up 1-1. Definitely a hot start for King's last round, but Atomic have not been making the search and destroy look easy, at least not so far. You know, considering what we came from, right? Looking at the likes of that hardpoint game to now be coming into search and destroy, we're really expecting Kings to just blow through a little bit like this round is going right now. But Killian able to pick up 1 before getting taken down as part of Onur's 2-piece. And that leaves Nezra, who hasn't got a kill since the first round, but was able to pick up 2 then. Gonna find 1 here onto Onur, and well, you gotta deal with 3 more, and here Raid is, CBR in hand to take him down.
Man, I gotta say, like, that trailer push, they wanted to make sure before that bomb went down, they cleared that ish out. 4 pushing it in there seemed like overkill. Ultimately, got the job done. Nezra did find 1 before he went last round, but difference is a 1-round lead now as we buckle up. It's a B-side hit. He is about to get overwhelmed. Will he get the intel? I don't think he did. There's the cross. Misses the first. Hey, homies, get over here. I'm getting ambushed. Oh my God, they're not going to be able to save his life. Nonetheless, let's see if they can redeem him. Raid opening up at the first blood. 3 immediately on site. Mari able to take down your bomb carrier. Oh my God, gets lined up to knock down Marvel on his tummy. A bad sight from the receiving end. Wavy able to find 1 on the flank. Nonetheless, a little more doable, and Killian's actually in a brilliant spot. Bomb has been collected there. Marvel does not realize it. Killian, 200 IQ, going 200 miles an hour with those UL bullets. Down to a 2v2. This one's turned around really quickly, Day. Might be able to see the defense stand strong here.
Well, especially since the side of Atomic know that they have Bomb down there. You can see Wavy starting to push in. Onur, a little too excited there. Does miss a pull on that trigger there. Looking at this 2v2. Now the big question is, with 45 seconds left, which team is going to come out on top? Atomic, all they have to do is defend. Onur, that might be a perfect cooked nade. Just barely allows Wavy to get out, but Raid going to bring him down. And now that leaves Killian, who, you know, I don't mean to be rude, right? But has overall had some of the lower performances on the team, but uses that heady well. Is able to pick up 1. It's going to hear the plant coming through.
Oh, jeez,
and picks
baby.
up the kill.
There it is. Man, that spot overpowered. Very well played. And there was not a lot of time on the clock. There was no way you're making a rat back to A. Killian had him dead to rights. 4 on board. Had not a single kill roll into this one. He was a game changer here on that B site. You get that lane covered. You prevent that bomb from going down. Of course, you're in prime position to hear it when it is planted. Didn't learn much out of that A side or B side hit last round. Nezra gonna get overwhelmed. They said if it doesn't work the first time, we're gonna brute force push it. Oh my God, Nezra. Putting him on t-shirts. Oh, goes missing himself though as Infernal. Able to shut him down. Can they get Killian out of that spot? He is going right back to it. I don't think they can. There's the slide peek. I was wrong. Spy said I'm just better.
All right, well, I feel like Spy tells a lot of people that he is just better this time around. The bomb plant comes through, and Inferno able to trade out one before he succumbs to Wavy, and, well, King, that's going to make Wavy's life a bit short there, as well as King's push the lead to 3-2 right now, but Atomic have kept this one very close. And right now, if Atomic keep playing the way that they're playing, realistic chance to possibly see a raid come through.
Okay. You gotta forget, this is the first 6 rounds on the attack for Kings. They've already found 3 rounds. Oh my god, buddy, you gotta cover up before you make those crosses. Gotta account for people inside the wood site. The good thing is, you've got 4 compadres still left. And Onur has been dropped. Oh, not Onur, I'm sorry, but raid has been dropped. Onur still holding strong there on the outside of the shower site. Got 2 players lining up on the backside. See how frisky Nezra and Killian get. Killian, oh my god, does not anticipate Inferno, who has been in this tower the whole damn round. Able to get away with 2. Smooth criminal style now. Oh, big encounter. Onur does not see Wavy right around the corner. Bombs down. Still, an Inferno is in enemy territory, getting split right now by 2 players. Wavy and Nezra don't know it. They are all the way up in your spawn site. Let's see if he can find both of these players and conclude this round. First 6 would be a 4-2 lead. If this 2v1 pans out perfectly, it could be tied up rolling into that flip.
It could be, and Atomic need any ground that they can get here. Right now, Inferno left alone in this 1v2, and Nezra and Wavy have actually been fairly solid. Mari, who is sitting down at 1 kill up until this round, was able to pick up 2 incredibly clean kills to help the team be in this position. And you know, they are not only counting on this tie-up on this round right here, but it is needed. And, well, Wavy is camping bomb down here. Shorty in hand. Inferno misses the shot. Wavy does not. And that's going to be 3-3 as we switch sides. Kings looking like they're struggling a little bit here in the search and destroy.
Struggling. One word, but, you know, they've weathered the storm. The defense here in firing range could be panning out perfectly. They get the flip. As we are tied up, rolling into it. We'll see if the attack shreds come through. Atomic holding on for dear life into their spawn sites. Let's see what wave they decide to make the push towards. You got 2 stacking the B side. Onur just picking you apart from across the map. A lane shut down. This will give you intel like, hey, maybe this is A site. We got 1 there. If you watch the kill feed, maybe you saw a second in raid. Maybe not. Well, depending on how hard that scope was being held. By Onur.
Cannot get where he wants to go right now.
Oh my god, goodness. Look at him. How do I jump up here?
He jumped like 10 times for it and can't get up on the ledge.
Did they update the... How about medium graphics? It looks like these are like doable jumps. Okay, yeah, there we go. Connect over. That's all you got to do, homie.
Yeah.
If at first you don't succeed, fail 10 more times until you find an alternative route.
Ooh, Inferno didn't see. All right, well, we've got 3 players remaining on the side of Atomic, and, well, Wavy. One of those players is going to be able to pick up 1 onto raid. You know, you let me know as this matchup was just forming that Wavy would be the player to watch on this team, and right now these snipes are looking pretty good. Definitely a big reason the team is still in this. Misses a key shot there, and as a result, Nezra gets taken down, but he does find the follow-up.
Oh! God, that could have been cool. That would have been great.
That could have been a collateral if there wasn't a jump there.
Yo, Inferno, I mean, just brilliant, though. Does not stack up. Wavy does not get the clip. That is not going to his refrigerator later on, chat. Certainly, still good rounds here for the boys over Atomic. Wavy in particular, sitting on 9, flirting with double digits. B-side hit. They played for intel that first round. They like what they saw here over at B. Let's see if it pans out. Spike. Waiting for the team to get there. Inferno opens up with a nade shot. Spy does get traded out, though, in the midst of that, but it's 2 for the price of 1. His life has been served very well. An admirable off-putting there for himself, and 3 players left standing. On the flip side of things, Yuke is all on his own. Here comes the collapse. Yikes. Inferno gets the credit for the kill. 5-3. Things getting out of hands here, boys.
All right, well, a little bit of Molly Hatchet in the game. Atomic flirting with disaster as they had such a strong start. And now they're starting to fall behind as Inferno has been lighting up the feed. The only player with double-digit kills, Mari, able to take him down, though. That could be a big window for Atomic to make a play here. You can see Bomb is in the hands of Killian, and he's positioned over alongside A, but has no team support right now to push him up. In fact, Wavy is pushed all the way on up to B. You've got multiple players hanging out in Wood, and time is not on your side. Only 1 minute and 20 seconds left. You got to start grouping together, making a rotation, and trying to get this plant on so that your opponents are the ones playing against the clock. And honestly, right now, Atomic still playing for another pick.
Do you blame him? Oh, there, Marvel, he playing with picks too. Oh my god, Yuke might have gotten away with his life, but I can't say the same about you, or Mari, rather. Was not been that noticeable here in this Search and Destroy. Trying to get some kind of wall bangs to pop there onto the player in 10. They dip on out. And it's Onur who's back there trying to just find anything with a jump shot. Raid picking apart the second player there is 2 for 1. We go, opening up the first blood advantage. Not accumulating to much, so Killian able to get the trade there on Raid, but you're still down by players. As a matter of fact, you're down by yourself. Marvel takes that one for free. Time was escalating. We are on match point, ladies and gentlemen. This round could be where it ends. 3 rounds rocked and rolled. The defense standing strong, as I mentioned it earlier. Those first 6 rounds, anything goes. This last 3, very dominant affairs here on the defending side for Kings.
All right, well, looking like we could be having a 2-0 situation here. Mari was looking for the wall bang, couldn't quite find it to connect, and Spy, as a result, rotates through the backside, able to find 2. Inferno hops the corner, finds 1, taken down by Wavy, but here comes Onur, gonna gun him down as well, and now it's Ayak, last alive. 5 kills on board, CDR in hand, and Bomb is down in a terrible position for him to try to make the rotation here. Onur right outside of this door. That's gonna be 1, but Spy, brilliant rotation coming through here. If you look back at that and you watch the minimap, kind of a dangerous play off the rip from the side of Kings as they all individually pushed up a lane. I mean, you can see it synchronized in the mini-map there, but Spy making that rotation through mid, coming over to Onur for backup, is going to close out the game in, what was that, 7-3 fashion?
Very much so.
Yeah.
Very much so. You mentioned it, you know, it's a dominant performance on the defense. We flip sides. The lights go out there for the side of Atomic. Not a point to show for it on the attack. Wavy puts up 10 kills in the losing effort. We'll note that one, but other than that, it was not much to talk about on the left-hand side of the screen. Right-hand side, I mean, they're Kings for a reason. They are all bloodied up from their opponents. And those crowns certainly still on the rightful spots. Kings absolutely slaying away. They needed to handle business. They did, certainly. I was the one who may have, spoke and said, I take the underdog. My heart was certainly with the Kings, though. They came, they slayed, they played their hearts out. Didn't need to do so much there. Another day at the office for them. Got to commend them. Typical. We'll take it back to the host desk. Deanna, you ready to join us back? Talk about that one. Kings put a brutal beat down. Atomic, welcome to the league again.
So it's not, as surprising because I did say that Kings is such a good team, right? And the players are amazing. I did said the fact that Atomic is a good team, but going against a team as Kings, it will always be difficult. I do believe going against team as Animus and also 117 not found gonna be always as difficult. So yeah, by the way, hi Rihan. But talking about the hardpoint, the only things that I can say about hardpoint, the hardpoint game on Takeoff was Raid and CBR. That was absolutely dominating the whole game. I was just spectating him because, guys, I have the luxury of watching just one player because I don't need to cast and you guys can see my screen. But he was frying And also, Spy combined with Onur on the OBJ was absolutely amazing. Ray did drop 30 kills, and it was just so satisfying watching him playing with CBR. I did enjoy it a lot. But then going into the SND, right? After the Harpoon game, Atomic actually looked way better in the SND, right? Especially in the first 6 rounds, right? When they kept it very, very close. Now, what do you think? What was the major point that actually hold the game close in the first 6 rounds? I do believe they were on the attacking side, right? If I'm not mistaken. So, what do you think? Where they did good, but then something happened because
I think the biggest thing was they played very well by not keep letting that bomb go down the first few rounds. Yuke was the star player in trailer. I think he had 1 kill on that first round that prevented that bomb from going down. It probably changed the course of that round itself. Nonetheless, even after a failed attempt onto the B side as well, I think the ego challenge by Kings that second time around, I think that was tippable too. So if you look at it, first 6 rounds, the defense did a great job of playing their own, but I think Kings was really, I wouldn't say it's a flex. I think it was really like, hey, we need to get a B smashed in. We need to figure out what works for us. And it was a great map to do it on against a team like Atomic.
Well, this is our second matchup. We're gonna take a short break. We're gonna hear a word from our sponsor, Code Bubble and Grilla. And we're gonna be back for the third and the last matchup of tonight.